We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. The Dodgers have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Drew Smyly gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, he's had some arm injuries, but when this guy's healthy, as good as anybody in the game of baseball from the left side. Good fastball, not overpowering, 92 to 94. Good assortment of breaking pitches. Holds runners really well, has a good pickoff move. A good pitcher. When he's healthy, this is really one of the top pitchers in the game.
The right fielder.
Digging in now, Mookie Betts. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
You know, D, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And with the fog making its way over from the Sunset District, a cool 58 degrees here at game time. Two and one now to Mookie.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high, he barehands it. He is out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Striding forward, Justin Turner, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
A ball and a strike now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2. Nope. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
What a season this guy's having. Currently leads the league in runs batted in. So not only is he just hitting, but he's hitting with runners in scoring position. This guy's been bringing home the mail all season long.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Hernandez.
Striding in, Kike Hernandez, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And it's quickly 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. It's the Dodgers 0 with the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ross Stripling will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Donovan.
And now pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 1-0 home. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Turner's got it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The second baseman.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park. but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Giants down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Settling in now, Max Muncy. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Sandoval has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Chris Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes in here right at 260. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. This one's down to third. Up with it there is Sandoval. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting it, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Barnes is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ross Stripling is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Barnes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for L.A. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hunter.
First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Stripling, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. He's got it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting seventh, no left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And it's fouled away. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco. We'll move to the third with no score. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. He popped out in his first trip. Pitch on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box, Justin Turner. And a ball 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he'll make it to third with a triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-0. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Standing in, Kike Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
From the stretch, a ball and no strikes.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. Digging in, Rob Brantley. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Drew Smiley.
Now at the plate, Drew Smiley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Donovan Solano.
Coming to the plate now, Donovan Solano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next.
Number 9.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
So now to the plate, Brandon Belt. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave 1. They're down 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Chris Taylor.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batter.
All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. So here's Austin Barnes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Nope. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ross Stripling.
So here now's the pitcher, Ross Stripling. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1-0 the count. From the stretch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
At the ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the stretch.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Pollock to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number
So not quite enough to get the ball out of the ballpark here, and that's been a common theme as power has been in short supply. We'll take a look at the teams with the fewest home runs this season. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in once again, Justin Turner.
Out for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Hard hit to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way.
1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up,
Thank you, Heidi.
the center fielder, number 83.
First delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
There's a chopper foul off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Rob Brantley, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Standing in now, Drew Smiley.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for San Francisco. They trail it here 2-0. Next up is Max Muncy.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Now he's able to get a glove on that one. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Chris.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, called strike. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Now batting, Austin Barnes. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Well hit to right, but foul. The 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Right side. Flores has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Donovan Solano. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And now pitch on the way. Line to the right side. And that's out number 1.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Hit back up the middle. Taylor has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Standing in, Wilmer Flores. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over, and you can't mention his name without mentioning his outstanding career as a college wide receiver as the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija gets the call. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ross Stripling. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollard.
A.J. Pollard will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Justin Turner.
The third baseman,
Lays off 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Skied into straightaway right. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
the center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, and with it the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Sean Anderson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Anderson. The batter, number 14.
Edwin Rios will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Edwin Rios.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Three runs already home here. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants nothing. Edwin Rios stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base, number 43, Edwin Rios.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Hunter Pence.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Leadoff man retired here, and it's time for the pre-at-bat antics of the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
To short, hit hard. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 83.
Digging in, Chris Shaw, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And another foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy.
The second baseman, Max Muncy.
First pitch of the at-bat.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball that day.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball one.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Adam Kolarek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Adam Kolarek.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Rob Brantley.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Kolarek has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 1-1 the count. And the pitch. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Austin Slater will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The average coming in, 257. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Slater, who cleverly has the nickname AC. He was an 8th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So he sets him down swinging. Austin Slater goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. At the plate now, Donovan Solano. He swings and grounds it to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Brandon Belt. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants nothing. Jondo Gustave enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Jock Peterson will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball, that pitch is out.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Flores. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
A.J. Pollock
will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
To the plate now, Justin Turner.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. In time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants nothing. Dylan Floro, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Floro, 28 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one, 0-1. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sandoval. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Two out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Last strike here for the Giants. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Los Angeles with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Ross Stripling with his 4th win this season. Drew Smyly pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.